Welcome. This service is provided by FreeConferenceCall.com. Please enter your access code followed by the... You entered 4727777, and this is correct. You are the only participant in the conference. You entered access code 4727777. You entered access code 4727777.
I was not a big Trump guy, to put it lightly. In 2016, I've been very open and transparent about that. I always had concerns about his fitness, his ethics, his judgment. Spoken out publicly, wrote about it all the time. And a lot of those concerns are maintained, and he does what he can from time to time during his presidency. We of those flaws from this man in 2016 made a decision to vote for him and make him the president. There's another election coming up. He had no soul. And I feel like based on the information and evidence that we currently have, it should be once again left up to voters to determine his fate as president. And not this sort of short-circuit process where the justification for impeachment funded resistance keeps evolving. Let's put it that way. I'll give you final thought. Let's see.
You entered access code
777.
entered access code 4727777.
Europeans speak so many languages. Maybe it's because they use Babbel, the number one selling language learning app in Europe. Babbel's 10 to 15-minute lessons in award-winning technology can help you speak in Spanish, French, or German within weeks. I'm not popular because how can you use Babbel and tell you what she's talking about? Now, try Babbel free. Go to Babbel.com or download the app. That's Babbel, BABBEL.com, or download the app to try it for free.
You entered access code 4727777.
Which is why you should try ZipRecruiter for free. ZipRecruiter.com/free. ZipRecruiter doesn't depend on candidates finding you. It finds them for you. It's powerful technology and experience, and actively invites them to apply to your job. You get qualified candidates.
Hello.
So while other companies
Hello.
deliver
Hey, Jimmy, how are you? I'm trying to get everything working right for us here in the studio. Man, you doing all right, buddy? Oh, just we're trying to get things to work here in the studio right for us. There was a show right before us, so it's like I have no time to set none of this stuff up, you know? It's pretty frustrating. Oh, yeah. Oh, I definitely do, man. I want to get us rolling here because what I need to do now is take this live stream. Yeah, I just want to hook it up on our website so everybody can see and hear it because we're streaming live. So we do this, open new link. So all I got to do is copy and paste in a code and then we're good on that end. Let's see. Is it site? Give me the code. Internet's never fast enough. How things out in Arizona, man? It's warm back here, buddy. We're getting a heat wave. Oh, really?
Yeah, I've been getting a little bit of rain here lately.
Wow, man, it's gonna be up in the 80s this weekend. Crazy warm. Yeah, it's supposed to. It's been dry here, so it hasn't been raining. It's all good and green. Usually this time of year, I hope it doesn't happen, but we start to get that rain and that cold, that misery that you feel out on the field. Practice. It bites into you, when you roll down in that ground and it's cold and you feel it, and it bites you all day long.
Stay tuned to hear more history as it unfolds before your ears. It's the audio archives of News Talk.
Come on.
Fox News Podcasts Network of the Candidates with Brett Beck.
We're looking at Washington's economy in micro, but it's not any different really than any other state in the far west.
Yeah, no, it's hard to run on an issue that isn't your personal record. And we haven't heard a whole lot about the other influence record. That's where states are not particularly good when it comes to the issue of environmental regulations.
There we go. Share.
Subscribe now to the Candidates with Brett Beck, wherever you get your podcasts or FoxNewsPodcasts.com. Fox Fox Nation is the place for exclusive content you can't get anywhere else. New opinion shows from Laura Abram, Tucker Carlson, and Tommy Lahren you can only get by signing up for Fox Nation. Plus, the real stories behind the headlines. Documentaries on Chappaquiddick, Jimmy Hoffa, and more that you'll only find on Fox Nation. More of the opinion done right you crave? It's on Fox Nation. Documentaries and specials you can't get anywhere
About ready.
else. They're on Fox Nation. So go to foxnation.com today and sign up now for Fox Nation. Opinion done right now.
You broadcast. We didn't hear the changes.
We're back on the Guy Benson Show, still awaiting President Trump at his news conference. Some of his team appears to be filing into the room at the Intercontinental Hotel in New York City, so we're probably getting close. We'll keep an eye on that. Fox News alert, meanwhile, the House Intelligence Committee has taken possession, reportedly, of the whistleblower complaint at this hour. They will have 2 hours behind closed doors to review its contents, and we will monitor that situation as well and see how members of that committee choose to characterize or disseminate some of that information. Meanwhile, what are particularly Republican senators saying about all of this? One of the members, Mitt Romney, who has been the most critical of Trump, still has some criticism as well of Nancy Pelosi. Listen to Cut 22.
I think she's a bit ahead of her skis, but let's see what the transcript says. Let's hear what the whistleblower has to say.
That was earlier today, so
Paste.
it sounds like Mitt is saying, okay, I have
Publish.
some concerns about what the president...
Okay, buddy, we're ready. You ready, Jimmy?
Move too fast, too quickly, too
All right.
too quickly. Senator Marco Rubio making a second point on the-
Jimmy, you still there?
Cut 24. So,
Did I lose you?
Yeah, I'm here.
Okay, cool. Let's bust in here and get this done.
Before you wrap around your mouth about it.
You got a lot to say.
Shouldn't you wait, for example, until the transcript of this call comes out? Shouldn't you?
Da-da-da, I like that too. How about it, Jimmy? Hey, friends, welcome to Lines Live and the Forever Lines Network. The network will be the players for the fans. We got the Dr. Grizz, Jimmy Kennedy. My name's Skip Drywelbis. We're hoping to get Dr. Big Dude, Stephen Davis, and Yakov on here a little later. I spoke with Yakov earlier today, and we're expecting him to join us. And Big Dude's got a lot of stuff going on, so we wish him the best. Hope he can get his picks in here to us and join us here a little bit. Jimmy, how you doing, man? Well, you could complain, but now everybody's going to offer you a quarter. Well, cast your cares upon him who cares for you, man. That's all we can do. I hear you. That's cool. Hey, man, it's a week off from Penn State. A lot happening with the rest of college football, though. Our picks are coming along, and you and Yakov were this week the past 2 guys who mispicked a couple of them here, and the Big Dude and I missed one. Yeah, you got the Rutgers and Michigan. Yeah, that was where's my page? I had that on here. Last week, yeah. No, it was Boston College and Rutgers. Boston College, yeah. Well, you picked Rutgers. Yakov, get this. Yakov is the only one who picked Boston College over Rutgers. You, Stephen and I, we all picked Rutgers over Boston College, and Yakov got that one right. I don't know why he did. Yeah, Yakov, man. Of course, he got his buddy wrong here with Nebraska, Illinois. It didn't go well. He goes with his boy, but yeah, actually it's kind of a closer game though. Nebraska 42, Illinois 38. So, but Michigan, that's it. You're the only one that picked Michigan over Wisconsin, and Wisconsin won that one. And touching on that game, man, Yeah, yeah, yeah. It was a good. Well, it just didn't go well for them, man. I mean, I'll tell you what, Wisconsin's playing some good ball, man. You see the running back? That guy there, man, he's squatting 600 pounds. He's going to be another. He'll be another guy like Saquon out there, man, who can run and shake and bake and got some leg strength. But he's good. He's good, and that's the type of offense. That's a place where you need a guy like that with that type of offense they run. Um, I see them playing possibly for with Ohio State and Michigan State here at the end of the. I could see those guys possibly playing for it the way they're playing some ball. how far will you go, man? That's the question. Yeah, yeah, you're right. I don't think they're. It makes you what? What do you think it's like in their locker room? Yeah, yeah, sure. No, right. Yeah. Well, I think you're onto something there. I just wonder how if the coach has taken his personal issues about performance into the locker room and how that translates as a coach. Coming from the NFL back to college, it's a different type of football, and I think Coach O'Brien, he's an NFL coach. He came to Penn State and he realized that these are growing men. They're not grown men. They're still trying to, they're supposed to be men, but they're not there yet, And he finds that he had to become more of I guess, a fatherly figure to them, as a way to put it, because these guys have no guidance, they have no leadership, they don't have agents, they don't have people who are supposed to be looking out for them. Of course, we talk about the NFL, man, and we got guys out there who got that, and they still don't. They still got their lives a mess, But yeah, 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 yeah. I see that. Yeah, That's interesting. Mm. Yeah. 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 They play good ball. Pretty good ball. Yeah. No, that's true. You're right. You're right, Jimmy. That's a really good assessment you make there, and it makes you wonder. You see, it's just a different dynamic, and some guys, it makes you wonder about because I think of people that I've known over the years, and like Coach Caldwell. I remember he's doing his grad assistant when I was a freshman up here at Penn State, and a great, excellent man, character wise. I'd love for him if he'd come here to Penn State. Unfortunately, he couldn't get an interview. Because they're too worried about the ties to Joe, which is nonsense. I mean, that guy won a Super Bowl. That guy won a Super Bowl, man. He coached Eli Manning. I mean, you want to get a great recruiter? I mean, why would a kid want to come here? This guy's winning Super Bowls, and that's not taking away anything from Coach Franken. He's a good coach too. It's just that I don't know. It makes you wonder. But then you see his career in the NFL as well, the NFL's, man, it is just business. It is such a serious, cutthroat type of business, man, and that's just different than college football. And even though college football is kind of becoming the same way, the amount of money you got going on now, and the question is going to be is how much money do you want to spend? What type of return do you want to get? These are all business equations now for colleges. So it's tough, Jimmy. It's a tough call to make. I don't know how to say. It's a tough call to make. At what point do you pull the plug? I mean, what about Jacob's boy Lovey? Man, that guy. You wish the best for him. Oh wow, that's true. That's right. It very well could. It very well could. It sure is. It sure is. And You just don't know where it's going to go. I mean, today it's a hire at will, fire at will society, man, and it just makes you wonder what keeps people in some jobs. It also makes you wonder why some people get hired. And we wonder that sometimes too, in a big time kind of way. You kind of know who I'm talking about up here. Yes, that's right. It's the athletic director. I almost forgot. Oh man! Hey, on a little side note, they're having a disaster with this parking problem they got going on up here. People come to the game, Jimmy, and I'd like to know how much money they spent. I guess they hired an outside agency to do a study to put this plan for this traffic pattern together. And you got people been coming here like 20, 30 years saying this is the worst it's ever been that they can remember. So, yeah. Well, it's madness, But I think this is just indicative of when you hire somebody who really isn't fit for the job. I mean, and I can say it because I will. She's a token hire. Penn State wanted a female athletic director. It didn't matter whether she knew what she's doing. It didn't matter if she ran Cal to the ground. Cal was having to put baseball on a chopping block because she spent Cal into oblivion, blowing all this money, mismanaging budgets and everything else at her school. But Penn State says, oh, well, she's a female. We need a female athletic director. We'll hire her. And they try to artificially prop up somebody here, thinking that they can inflate somebody who's really inept and shouldn't be here. And worse yet, they even extend her contract. I don't get it. It isn't right, in my opinion. I think they need to fire her. Barron's got to go. Nobody's talking about the millions that have been spent for his own private elevator up there to his lounge for the boxes up there for him. I mean, there's stuff that's not being done right up here at Penn State. We need to get some people who are fiscally conservative or frugal and trying to do the right thing and not blowing money in all the wrong places. And until we tighten our own belt up here a little bit and get things straightened out, this is what you're going to continue to see. Spending money on a traffic study that's supposed to be better, and they implement it, and it becomes worse. Worse yet, I talk to people and they say, look, there's state troopers out here blocking state highways, telling people they got to follow this traffic pattern. That's a lawsuit waiting to happen. That's a lawsuit waiting to happen. You think about it. You're traveling down a state road and this trooper says you can't travel here. Says who? Well, says you. What do you mean? Hey, unless there's some type of natural disaster or emergency, you can't be blocking, obstructing somebody from freely traversing, on a state highway. Penn State doesn't own anything until you drive on their property. Yeah. Oh yeah. That's one. I get that. I get that. Now they do make one way for certain times and stuff like that. I get that, but for the most part, though, this is where people are normally traveling back and forth, and for them to just try to take over that highway, you can't be doing that. But that's another topic. I mean, they got problems up here at Penn State, to say the least, in the administration, and hopefully, unfortunately, let's hope it just doesn't translate too much onto the field. I know Coach Franklin sometimes doesn't get all the money he needs and wants to try to do the things, and he's asking people to try to help raise funds so he can give the athletes and everything that they need. And that shouldn't be happening. That should not be a question. Penn State funds all the other sports. Penn State football funds these other sports with ticket sales. All right. If he needs something, he wants something, it shouldn't be a matter of, I don't know if we can do that. It should be about where can we go get it, should be the answer. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Well, football. Yeah. But that should be the priority because that's making the money. Hey, I think somebody joined. Is that Yakov or is that Stefan? Hey, Yakov, how are you? Your ears must have been buzzing, buddy, because we're talking, in front of you live. You did good picking, buddy. You did good picking this week. They were, yeah, but you missed. Yeah, but they missed that. Yeah. Well, here we you won't believe this. Yakov is in first place again. 36-7. Right? Wait. No, overall, let's see, 32 and that'd be 36 and 9. Wait. 36. I'm just trying to figure. Let me do this. I'm trying to look at our statistics. I'm trying to go from page to page. So last week, Yakov was in first place. He's 32-5, and this week he got 1, 2, 3, 5, 3, 6, 7, 38. So he's 38. So he's actually 38 picks correct, and he only missed 2 last week. So that's 38-7. Wow, 38-7. So Jimmy, Jimmy, you're bringing up the tail end at 35-10. Oof. Okay, not too far. That's 3 games, and we're tied up. Big Dude and I are at 31, 32, 5. We are at no. Actually, you know what? I think we're right there with you. Let me see. 31. 32, 33, 45. We're 36-7. We're 36-9. I'm sorry, 36-9. Yeah, Big Dude. Yeah. So but it's all getting close, man. We got this week to pick, but this is kind of a role reversal. Hey. Hey. Oh yeah. Hey, well, Yakov, now's your turn, Yakov. I mean, last year, a couple of years, he's been kicking your tail, so you're on top now, so you get to enjoy it. Oh, no. Well, and speaking of that, Yakov. Speaking of that, we were talking about Lovey and how long do you think he's going to have there? Yeah, that could. It could. Yeah, not bad. Well, let's go ahead and jump into some picks because then we can talk about Penn State. Yeah. Yeah, that's tough. Yeah. You got to show a little bit of signs of some consistency. What do you think, Jimmy? Yeah, next man up. Hmm. That's okay. That's all good. Oh yeah. Yeah. All right. Well, here. That's good. Well, let's start. Let's get it rolling. Let's get it rolling, man. Have we got Rutgers at Michigan? At Michigan. Yeah, I'm with you. Okay. And I just sent Big Dude a text here. I'll see if he can get us on here, get us his picks. I'll plug him in as we go. I didn't get him yet, but hey, next we got, and again, some of these are pretty much no brainers. We got Middle Tennessee at Iowa, so I think it was put down Iowa, and then we have this will be an interesting game, but I think it's an easy pick. It's Northwestern of Wisconsin. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Okay, he wants to maintain that. I see it. I see it. You'd have been up by 2. Yeah, you'd have done good. Well, we got it all here live. Everybody heard it. It's we got a. Oh yeah, we got a Minnesota at Purdue. Yep. Yeah, I'm with you on that. And that's again. Some of these aren't too hard. And we got Indiana at Michigan State, and I got Michigan State on this one. That's not too hard. Oh yeah, yeah. And some of these again. This week's not too hard to pick. And then we have Ohio State, Nebraska. That's again somewhat no. Yeah. I can see that. Yep. Sure. Sure. Yeah, I can't see Nebraska rising up to that occasion, even though if it's at Nebraska. I think Ohio State's got there's too much depth, and they got the program in place. So I just don't see that happening. Right. Well, yeah. I think, well, in the national scene, it's going to be a lot different for us. And even with the Big Ten, I think you can see Ohio State playing for the Big Ten, but it's going to be, I think that between them, Michigan State, Wisconsin are going to be the main players. I think we're going to see in the Big Ten. I don't see Michigan doing it. They're not going to be there for it. I don't even know anything can still happen. The season's still young. Still a lot of people, a lot of things shaking and baking. But hey, folks, it's that time for our station break, ID break. So we'll be right back after a second. Listen to Line Live. All right, we're back here at Lions Live, folks, on the Forever Lions Network. Listening to Dr. Grizz, Jimmy Kennedy. You got your co-grizzer. My name's Skip Drivebus. We're doing our picks here, and we just got done picking Ohio State over Nebraska. And it leaves us here next to talk about a little bit and make our final pick here with Penn State at Maryland on Friday night. As we know, Maryland's coming off that loss to Temple, which is a surprise. I didn't think that was going to happen, but that was a surprising loss there. It was a close game. 21-17. Temple pulled that one off. I was surprised. No, it was last weekend. No. Oh, wait. No, they did not. They did not. Oh, wait. Oh, yeah, they did. Yeah, they did. Yes, they did. They did get a bye. Yeah, so they had a bye. I'm sorry. You're right, Jimmy. Good call. Yeah, I was looking back through the scores, and so they're coming off a loss the week before to Temple. So they had a week off to prepare for Penn State. Penn State's had a week off to prepare for Maryland. We got two teams that had some guys get some rest. It's going to be an interesting matchup, I think. Probably one of the toughest Penn State's had all year, I think, too. Oh. Wow. Yeah, well, it was close. Yeah. Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. I get that. I get that. Well, I think it's going to be one of the. Well, they are, and I think this is going to be one of the toughest games Penn State's played this year so far, next to Pitt. And I'll tell you what, I got to give Pitt credit. Pitt played some great ball the other week. Pitt did some good ball. Oh yeah. Okay. That's true. Yeah, that's true. That's true. That's true. We did. Yeah, you're right on that. You're right on that. Yeah, it's going to be one of the toughest games so far, I think, for Penn State this year. Both teams having a week to prepare. What do you think you'll see anything different at all this week, offensively or defensively? Hey, Jimmy, I don't feel alone now. I'm going to go ahead and tell you. I'm going to go ahead and tell you my score. I got Maryland 35, Penn State 31. Oh, really? Oh, okay. Wow. I don't feel bad. You guys used to always give me therapy when I would pick Penn State to lose, and sometimes it'd be right. Okay. Hmm. Hmm. That's true. Yes, that's right. Well, you're right. Mm. Mm. Yeah. Yeah. Yep. Right. What? Right. Okay. Yeah. Wow, Jimmy. Well, you're right. You're right, Jimmy. You know what? I'm lowering my score. I'm going 35-24 now. No, you're right. You're right. I didn't want to say that. I gave him too much credit. Yeah, I gave him too much credit. The greater concern you didn't touch on is the accuracy of our quarterback passing the ball. Every game I've been at, man, he's not throwing the ball to our guys. Our guys, the catches they're making, they're running to the ball. Oh yeah, 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 yeah. Oh yeah, we want him to win. Yeah. Yeah, oh yeah. Yeah. I am. Yeah. Let's hope. Mm. Really? What's your score, Jimmy? What's your score? Okay, that's what I got. I got 35-24. So you're thinking Maryland's going to get okay. 30. Wow. Okay. Hey, we're close. We're close, Nat. Good pick. Yeah, man, that's good. That's good picking. That's hey, man. Oh, okay. Here we go. All right. Really? Whoa. Okay. Interesting. Yeah, but you're gambling. Okay. That's it. That's an interesting pick, Yakova, and I give you a heads up on that, man. I think it's actually going to be a good game, but I think Purdue's going to do it because they're home. But man, that's a stand-up call. Okay. Yep, I got you. It's on our website. It's live. You can see it. I already got you. I already changed it. All right. Okay. Mm. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yep. Yeah. Yep. Hey. Right. That's true. Yeah. Guys blocking kicks. Yeah. You're right, Jimmy. Yeah, Jimmy. Yeah, you're right. Go ahead. Okay. Mm, mm. Yep. Jimmy, you're right on. You notice, Jimmy, when I started this segment, the first thing I said, what do you think will be different? That's how I started this. That's the first question I asked you, Jimmy. What do you think will be different this week? And you hit the nail on the head, man. The problem is there's not going to be anything different. And now I hope I'm wrong. It would be great if all of a sudden they bust out something totally different than what we expect. We get the quarterback under center. We get a couple backs in the backfield. And all of a sudden everybody's like, what happened here? You know? Yeah. Right. Set guys some motion. Okay, let's do some counters. All right, let's try to do some misdirection. We got a lot of stuff we can do. We got talent. I just don't think we're going to see it. I'm with you, Jimmy. I don't think we're going to see that change that we need. And now's the time to pull the plug. But I don't think they did it. And I think you're right. I think you're going to see the same old, and that's not going to be enough. My concerns with the passing game. We have some decent receivers, but our quarterback's just not getting the ball to them right. And we still got them happy feet in the backfield, which I understand why. Hey, we got guys that are busting through 2 yards in the backfield within 1 second of the snap, man. We can't be having that if you expect to have a good passing game. And we're putting a quarterback at risk every time we have him running that ball, and he crosses that line of scrimmage, and he takes that ball and tries to get some yards. He puts himself at risk of being no longer the starting quarterback. And we need to, I personally just think we need to change it. Again, I go back and I see this team like Wisconsin and these other teams like Ohio State, Michigan State, and Iowa, these other teams, we're going to see with Maryland. All right, these guys know how to run the football. When you get them big boys up front and they know how to make a hole for a guy, you only pass the ball when you need to. All right, that's why these other teams are winning football games. They're grinding up that clock. They're eating it up on the ground. They only throw it when they have to. When they do, it's effective because I got everybody up on them because they know they can run. So, I think that's the biggest shift that I don't think we're going to see that we need for Penn State to pull out a win. But, Yakov, I didn't get your score. What was your score, buddy? Penn State, what was your score? That low a score. Wow. So you think it's going to be a defensive battle like that between these guys? Hmm. Well, we didn't clearly. Yeah, that's yeah. Okay. I, okay. Okay. Well, I will say this much. I will say this much. I hope that Penn State defense studied that Temple tape real well, because if that's going to be the ticket to Penn State keeping Maryland and stopping their game, I hope they studied it well, because they need it. Because by the end of this game, this defense is going to be very worn out, because they're going to be pounding that ball. Am I right, Jimmy? Am I right, Jimmy? Mm. Yeah, they got a good quarterback. Yeah, yeah, they got a good quarterback. Yep. Yeah. Yeah. Mhm. Right. Right, Jimmy, you're right. Yeah, your coach. Yeah. Yeah. Right. Right. Yep. Yeah, Jimmy, and of course we got to get the ball to him. We got to get the ball to him, and that's a bigger problem. Yeah. Mm. Yeah. Yeah. Well, you, mm, yep. Yep. That's a, you, you sure you don't want to change that score, buddy? Okay. I got you. 17-14. Okay. Mm. Well, it's a team you play. That's what happens. I'll go back here and look. I'll look. Howard at home. First game, Howard at home. The first game, Howard home. Yeah, yeah, but they played Howard. They got 79 points, man. I mean, it blew them out. Temple. Yeah, yeah, the Temple. With a week off and have a week off. Yeah. Mhm. This in last year. Well, two things going to happen here. Two things going to happen. Yakov, you changed from Purdue to Minnesota, and you're picking Penn State over Maryland. So one of two things going to happen. Either you're going to leap up ahead even more, or you're going to you may be swapping positions with Jimmy. I know we got it. Oh, we will. They're in the bye. The bye. No. They're giving old Lovey a rest. He's getting a break this week. Well, they haven't overcome adversity this year. They haven't had any adversity this year, Yakov. They played at home. They played some cupcake teams. Yes, that's the point. Yeah. It's Temple. Thank you, Jimmy. Yeah. Or Syracuse. I mean, come on. It's like trying to pick Tampa Bay. It's like adversity. Man, no adversity in a home game. It's a home game. That's not adversity. That's a home game. It's an adversity. Come on, man. Now, if they're on the road and they did something like that, that's different. Well, he's going to be in Chicago. Well, I'm sure we would. We better. We better beat him if we go to Buffalo. Oh, no, man. No. Hey, listen, Yakov. Hey, Yakov. Yeah. I hope so. Hey. Well, I bet it is. Yakov, look. Let me. Oh. Yeah. Yeah. Hey, Yakov, let me. Oh yeah, it is. It is. Hey, let me say this much. Yakov, it's like this. Hey, it will be. Yeah, like 48 hours out, man. Hey, Yakov. Yakov, I'll say this much. Yakov, I hope you are right. I hope you're right. I just don't see that happening. I just don't see it. But I hope you're right. I'll leave it at that. Mm, mm, mm-hmm. I mean, Temple. Yeah, I got you, buddy. Yeah. Well, I hope you're right. I hope you're right. All right. Hey, man. Oh, guess what? Guess what? Hey, he made it, man. Big dude. All right. All right. We're arguing. You're going to love this one, buddy. We're getting the picks. And I think I'm going to try to do the Jedi mind trick because you didn't text me. But I'm going to try to do your picks for you. And if I'm wrong, I'll change them because I'm going to do this now. I'm trying to tune in, big dude. Stefan, I got you picking Michigan over Rutgers. Am I right? And I got you picking Iowa over Middle Tennessee. And I got you picking Wisconsin over Northwestern. And I got you picking Purdue over Minnesota. Oh, okay. All right. Okay. Okay, all right. Hey, I'll get you down for that. I'm going to change it. Okay, I'm putting you down for Minnesota. Oh, okay. Okay. So then I was right. I read the mind right. I was reading his mind right so far. And I'm also putting you down for Michigan State over Indiana. And I got you with Ohio State over Nebraska. Now, this is what we've been talking about for the last 15 minutes. Is Penn State. Yeah, oh yeah, this is Penn State, Maryland. Jimmy and I got Maryland beating Penn State. Jimmy's got Maryland 37-24. I got Maryland 35-24. Yakov's got Penn State 17-14. Do you see that, buddy? Let's hear it. We got to hear what you say, big dude. Big dude's got the stage, man. We got to hear what he's saying. Wow. 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 Okay. Oh, okay. Okay. That's okay. That's cool. That's cool. Yeah, I sent him a message this week on Facebook. Welcomed him and congratulated him. So that's cool. Yeah. Hey, just so we're picking up where our picks were, buddy. Yakov actually is leading already 32-5, and we got a three-way tie between Jimmy, yourself, and I at 31-6. Yeah. So it'll be interesting. This week's going to tell some tale, for sure. So it'll be interesting some picks. And so what do you think's your key? They are. And so what do you think's the key to the game, Stefan? Mm. Wow. Okay. Oh yeah. Mm. 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 Yeah. Yeah, I get. Yeah, that's true. No. Yeah, they got speed. They got a guy. Yep. Yep. Hmm. Wow. Wow. It's going to be a good game. I look forward to seeing it. 48, less than 48 hours away, baby. We'll be watching it. Right now. Right now, we'd be getting close to finishing the first half of football. In 48 hours, the first half will almost be over. So it's going to be good. I hear you. Yeah. Mm. Mm. Yeah. Mm. Oh yeah, yeah. Mm, mm. Yeah, we're solid. We're solid there. We got a guy kick it long. We're all right. Punting's we're all good punt. Oh yeah. Mm. Oh yeah. Right. Well, in 48 hours will be halftime. Hey man, I'll tell you, this has been great. This has been good. I really enjoyed this. We ran a little long tonight. I wish Yakov safe travels out there. He's heading out back to Chicago area. So trust the Lord, keep him safe, and we will all be watching here for Friday night, folks. Anybody else want to make any final comments? You want me to go ahead and wrap this up? Wrap it up. We'll do it. All right. On behalf of the Dr. Grizz, Jimmy Kennedy, the Dr. Big Dude, Stephen Diaz. Hell yeah. Yakov Israel. Hey, my name is Skip Drywall, and I love you all, and I appreciate you guys, and we will look forward to seeing everybody back next week here on Lions Live. Great. Great job, guys. Hey, let's have a great game. Have a good night. See you now. Have a good night. Lord bless you. And we're going to go ahead and return you all back here to the regularly scheduled programming of what we got going on. So thanks again for joining us. See y'all.